In this video, we're going to go over the challenge problem that you had sent me. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and just sketch it again. So we've got ourselves a triangle, kind of looks like this. I'm going to try and do this kind of quickly, but without sacrificing or compromising accuracy. Alright, so the triangle kind of looked like that, where this is jutting out a bit. We have the angle here is 5x plus y. We have the angle over here is 4x plus 2y. And then the angle here at the top is 56 degrees. Okay, got that. And what else do we have? Let me just put the letters for the vertices. So W, Z, and I didn't write the other one. That's okay, I'll just leave those. We don't really need them anyway. Alright, so to go ahead and solve this problem, what we need to do is set up a system of equations. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. In the diagram, we know that this angle here is congruent to the angle here. It's given in the diagram. So we can set up an equation. 56 is equal to 4x plus 2y. And we need to get another equation. Well, we know this is a right triangle. We know that. So here we have 90. So I'm going to go ahead and write it right here. So 90 degrees plus 4x plus 2y plus, and then the angle up here, 5x plus y, equals, now let's see if we remember, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180. Alright, cool. So we've got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine like terms. Here we have a system of equations. I should probably write that just to kind of indicate what we're working with here. So now we can solve it using substitution, elimination, all that stuff. But let me just clean up my equations real quick. So I'm going to rewrite it just kind of in a less, less messy. It's kind of messy right now. So the first one looks good though. I'm just going to write it like this. 4x plus 2y equals 56. And then the second one is going to be, let's see, what is it, 4x, oh, whoops, sorry, I'm adding 4x and 5x, so that's now 9x, and then of 2y plus y is 3y, so plus 3y, is equal to, and I move the 90 to the other side, so 180 minus 90 is 90, alright, cool. Alright, so that's what we have so far for the system. Now we can go ahead and solve it using elimination or substitution. I think elimination might be a little bit easier here. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply. Let's see. I think it's easy to cancel out the y's because this is 2 and this is 3. So I can get a least common multiple, which is -6. Let me move the camera down a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to multiply the top by -3. And the bottom equation, I'm going to multiply that by 2 so that I could get -6y and then 6y. So let me just recopy the system once I've manipulated this. So we have -12x, because we're distributing, right? Minus 6y is equal to -168. Now I'm not using a calculator here, so let me just check. Hold on, so 150. Yeah, 150 and then 6. Yeah, that's 168. Alright, cool. And then now we can multiply the bottom one with 2. And this is going to yield 18x plus 6y is equal to 180. Now we can use elimination. So to eliminate, we're going to go ahead and add the x's, the y's, and the constants. So -12x plus 18x is 6x. Of course, we know these cancel, so they go away. And then -168 plus 180 is positive 12. Yeah, so we get this. Alright, cool. Divide both sides by 6. Get x equals 2. So that's one of our values. Now we have to get y, right? So we can use substitution. I'm going to come back to the original ones here because I think it's easier to use one of the original equations. So I'm going to pick the top one. You don't have to. You can use the manipulated ones, but I think the original ones are easier. And like I said, the top one seems a little more amicable. So we have 56 is equal to 4 times, this time I'm plugging in 2 for x. Okay, and then plus 2y. Okay, kind of move that. Sorry, move that away. All right, cool. So we have 56 is equal to 12 plus 2y, and of course you know how to do the rest. This is just elementary school math now. Let's see, this is 44 equals 2y. So like 3rd grade or something. Divide by 2, so you get 22 equals y. Alright, cool. So we got our x and we got our y. Let me check the text message to make sure that there's nothing else that we need. It might ask to find an angle or something, so let me just check. I don't remember if, hold on, where was it? Let's see, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, it just says to find x and y. Okay, so then we're done. So we have our x, which is here, and we have our y, and we are finished. There you go. Alright, cool.